Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's your buddy, the 14th Prime, and I am so excited. I'm so excited that I'm going to stare into the camera correctly so it doesn't look like I have a lazy eye like a lot of my videos do, because I get confused every once in a while. I get excited and I look directly in the center, and you don't, on that iPhone, you look at the dot right there. But anyway, so I'm excited. I don't have a lazy eye. I can't wait to tell you what I'm excited about. So we all know the 86 line is killing it. First of all, hold on. Let me get to you. Let me tell you some news real quick. So first of all, the Insecticon 3-pack is coming. I don't know if that's going to be Venom, Chop Chop, and Barrage, or Shrapnel, Kickback, and Bombshell. Not sure, but it's the anniversary. They're also doing Transformers Generation TF1 Optimus is being redone. We know about the Hot Wheels. Here, come with me so you can see this for yourself. We got Deluxe Prowl, Anniversary Prowl. We got Anniversary Voyager Starscream. Maximal, Beast Wars Maximal Multi-Pack. Hot Wheels we knew about. And yeah, Studio Series Leader TF1 Optimus. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. That's not it. And yes, I did put 2 Battle Masters in the front of his legs to fill him out until the rest of the planes arrive. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, yes, I have news and I have proof this time, okay? That's what makes the difference. Unicron is coming. We are going to get Unicron. First of all, we're going to get Unicron soldiers. We saw that in a leak. But there was an extra little part of an interview that went on the internet with Mark, Evan, and the other guy. And they were asked about 86 Unicron because next year is the 40th anniversary of the movie. 2026. I didn't even think about that because last year was the 40th anniversary of Transformers. Next year is the 40th anniversary of Transformers the movie. Everyone was asking, what's up with Unicron? We know it was a HasLab, blah, 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 blah. Is he coming? I'll let them tell you.
And will it end in a big mainline Unicron way, or can you share any surprises in the pipeline?
A big Unicron way. Interesting.
Yeah, well, I guess it's not ending.
It's a leading question.
yeah, it's not going to end.
No.
How could it ever end?
It could never end.
Look, obviously 2026 is going to be a humongous anniversary year for Studio Series 86, so we are going to do everything we can to kind of blow that out. And there are a few surprises,
There are definitely some surprises.
And I guess just stay tuned and look forward to what we have coming.
There it is.
Yeah, and we've talked about, to go a little bit deeper on the Unicron question. So I think a lot of people I know were expecting 86 Unicron to be kind of the big item for the 40th anniversary.
That would be me. I made the video about it and everything. That was me. Yep. When he said everybody, he meant me. Hold on, there's more.
It's a fantastic idea. We obviously decided to go show the Bayverse fans some love with our first Titan in Studio Series. And we all know that HasLab Unicron has been done, and that's kind of the holy grail figure right now, at least in the kind of modern Transformers. Yep. So I think absolutely we'll do an 86 Unicron.
Wait. Say that again for the people in the back. Say that again for the people that are going to be like, he never said it. Say it again.
I think absolutely we'll do an 86 Unicron someday.
At some point in the future.
But for now, there's so many.
I told you, ladies and gentlemen. I told you we was going to get it. Now, here's the thing. I'm starting to think, and this is my theory, because now we saw that the new Titan almost scale Grimlock is 15 inches. Star Convoy, around 15 inches. I'm starting to think that we just might not get a Titan Unicron, but the smaller scale Titan of him. Evan said, there's many iterations of him, so could we possibly get, like, the Last Night Unicron? Maybe. That would be weird. I don't think it would be what we want. That would have to be like a concept series when they do that, and that'll probably happen. That will most definitely probably happen and be the Titan, depending on how well these new Dinobots sell. And everybody wants it, especially knowing that it's going to be that same green and silver from the movie. That is going to be a ridiculous looking robotic Tyrannosaurus T-Rex Once I see it with the colors, I'm sure I'll be in love with it, but still, I don't know. Then I'd have to do the movies and movie toys or whatever, because then it'd just be a standalone giant Grimlock in here with 99% of G1. So, but yeah, they did say, as you heard, that one, yes, we are getting the Unicron soldiers. Now, I'm thinking that may be from the Prime cartoon, or the Prime animated series where, was it Prime? Yeah. Where Optimus fought him and he just kept coming out of the volcanoes and there was a million Unicrons. So maybe they might redo the one that came out, was it like 10 years ago? Where it was just the head. And the head turned into a robot. And then I think he had a tank of some sort, Unicron. We might get those redone. I don't know. But 86 Unicron is in the pipelines of coming at some point. Obviously, if they plan on doing all 4 Dinobots, that would mean that for the next couple years, we might get 2 Titans a year. And that's what I'm thinking that they're going for. Like 1 movie Titan, 1 studio series. 1 studio series and 1, Armada or something like that, to go along with them doing the rest of the Dinobots. Because then that would take up a 4-year span before we got to see another Titan. I can't think of what year it was. Was it last year? We got 2 Titans? I think it was. I think it was last year or year before last. And then this year we got Star Convoy and Age of the Primes Triptychon. So, you know what I mean? Maybe we might get an Age of the Primes Titan, which would probably be 15 to 17 inches. I'm all for it. Maybe they'll redo the Armada Unicron. And just, retool, do like a, not necessarily missing link him, but retool it so that it works with today's, toys, ankle tilt, open hands, all that stuff. Because this guy was ahead of his time. He does have opening hands, lights, gimmicks, a flashing hand. Ankle tilt? Does he have ankle tilt? I don't know, but either way, I love that thing. That was the first toy I ever customized. I didn't like the fact that the rings were gray. I wanted the rings to be the same orange as he was. So, yeah, that was my first custom, was that Unicron right there. But anyway, so let me know, are you excited? If you are an old guy or a lover of Unicron like myself, Megatron was always my favorite, but Unicron is like my all-time great favorite. I had no idea who Primus was when I saw the 86 movie. No clue. I own him. He's over there in the Autobot headquarters. But yeah, I didn't care about who he was back then. I liked Unicron, a giant planet that transformed and ate other planets. You can't ask for anything else more evil. You know what I mean? In this lore and in this franchise. Loved it. But yeah, so in final thoughts, final closing, I'm thinking we're going to get a 15 to 18 inch, because they don't want to step on HasLab's feet. Even though most of the people that bought that HasLab bought it to put it on eBay for $20,000. Ridiculous. To this day, I'm still kicking myself for not backing it. At the same time, I don't know where it would have went in here. I would have had to close the window off or build some, I don't know where it would have went. But I'm all for another one. And what better way to end 86, and at the same time too, he also said that 86 is not going to end. It'll never end.
I think absolutely we'll do an 86 Unicron someday.
Some point in the future.
There's always many people to do dead versions, alive versions. Like I said, they got Alive Proud.
Yes.
Yep.
And don't forget, Unicron can form in many other ways. He does appear in very many other ways in a bunch of the series.
Different series, yeah.
Coming. Y'all been waiting on that for 8 years. We've got a Live Prowl coming. We've got, the new Starscream molds. Hold on, real quick, speaking of molds. Yesterday, I was showing you all the Devastation 2-pack. I know there's a new mold coming or whatever, but don't sleep on these. These molds, oh wow. Yeah, these jets are not to be slept on. I'll do a short with this later. Today, I went ahead and just gave y'all Silverbolt. But, yeah. Look forward to Unicron. He's coming. It might be 2030, but he's coming.